everyone, I'm sharing with you how to use your fabric scrap and turn into something very useful. So I have it here at 4.5 inches by 4.5. Fold this in half. And then from here you're gonna fold it up. And then fold it again like this. So then you can mark the point, the midpoint right here. So from here, the other side, you're going to bring it over to this point. Very easy. You can go any side you want, everyone. This is the way you make the star. And then this side, you're gonna fold it back on the side here. And then after that, you're gonna bring this side over and meet the side here where the fold of this. You're gonna meet this side here too, just like so. And you press this. You're gonna turn the other side, and then you bring it over like this. So now you have 5 sides that even. And you have something like this. You're going to draw, so from here you don't draw it down. I'm gonna go down about 1/4 up and in from this side right here. Let me show you. So it's like this, 1/4 up and ends it here. And then I'm going to bring this fold right here, draw this straight out to here, and I'm going to cut. So that way you have the star. You can go 1/4 up and ends, or you can go 1/8 up and ends. It's all up to you. So that I have the star template. You're going to use your fabric scrap, depend on how big you want or how big your fabric scrap is, and then you can place it on, and then you're going to make this useful thing for the holiday or for whatever. Now I have a star, so I have a whole bunch of fabrics. There's more too, but I just want to show you how simple this is. So I use 2. So face the right side like this, and then the right side together. You're going to trace the star, and then you're going to sew all around. So everyone, I just want to share with you something new on YouTube. When you're watching my video, besides click on the like button, you can move to the left like this. Just swipe it over. You see hype. You click on that for me, please, and then you can see that it tells me the point that what I have. This point will help YouTube to recommend my video more to people. If you like, okay, remember it's right there, that button right there. Okay, the more people click on that, the more point I get. It really helping the channel recommend for more people to see. I'm sorry, my voice like frog because I've been coughing a lot. So sew around here, just sew right on the side of where you mark. And I have a whole bunch here. I'm gonna go over all of them. And you see I used one solid and one print like this. Whatever you want. So everyone, after I sew all around here, you can go and trim this. You can leave about 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch if you like this, and then go to the corners here. Just go right like that. Go cut all around. Now you go on to decide which side you want to keep. I want to keep the red one, so I'm gonna cut on the orange side right here. You just cut just a little bit, okay, and it's good enough to pull the whole thing out. Okay. And then from here, that's very easy. You can just get the tweeter, and then you go on to take this out. Tweeze the other side, and then pull the whole thing out. So you can get the chopstick or anything you have that's small enough to poke the side of the star. You hear the wind, it sounds like the fall. I'm gonna move again. So get the pin and then take the corners out. This pin, I get it from a Dollar Tree, everyone. It's strong and it's really good to go to the corners like this and get the corner of the star out. I have make here 5 different ones. So if you want to quilt, then you can place the right side together and quilt like this, okay, and then after that you can sew it on the big thing. So right side facing the right side, and then you keep quilting, and you know, later on you can put a lot in here to make a centerpiece or tabletop, whatever you want. But today I'm sharing with you how to make a few things. It's very useful. So the first one, I'm using this for the pink cushion, to add it in here with the cotton around here. So whatever you feel like making, it's all up to you. I just give you an idea how to use up your fabric scrap around your house. I don't know about you, but I have so much. Here I'm gonna go and sew this a little bit in the back so that is staying close just a bit. You don't really have to go crazy about it. How to do this, okay, so I go to here and then I'll get this, go on the back side, right in the center. I'm gonna go right down to the center of the front, and then I add this one. It's have the right side and the wrong side, so the center will go right to here, and then from here I can go down. You don't need to do too many times. I'm gonna go down to the other side. Just simple like that. You don't really have to do a lot. And then I'm gonna go down to one side here, and I'm gonna go and turn this around like that, and then I'll make the loop. I come out, same in the back here. Very cute. Everyone can do this. And then I go to here to the front. If you want to sew more, you sew more. That is good for gift. That's this one. And then I'll show you with the other what you can do. But again, you can use the same idea here for the ornament. Okay. And basically this is the one, and then I'll show you the next one. This is the first one. The second one you can use when you iron on the clothes. If you have clothes that that you want to iron on the holes, or if you want to make anything for handbag, you can add this on the side of the fabric and then you sew it in all around. But I have it in here. I have the heat and bond tape, and I'll show you what we can do with that. Okay, you're going to trace exactly the same size of this, whatever, the star going like that. This is the easy way. If you don't want to sew, you can use the heat and bond tape for this, and it works perfectly. If you don't want to sew, you know, sometimes you have a plain t-shirt, and if you want to have some design on it, you can put this on and iron this, and you're good to go. You have a shirt with some design. Now I'm gonna go and cut this. I have that. I'm going to go on the back side here, and I'm ironing here. Go in the back, and I'm going to iron that on so it can stay in one side, and whenever you use it, you're gonna take off the paper and then you iron on the shirt or whatever project are you're going to use. Just like that. And if you want to use that on the shirt, wherever you want to peel this off and place it on the project you work in, and then iron this, so then you have it. That's very cute. Or if you don't want to use the heated bond tape, place it on the holes of the shirt or whatever design you have, and then you're going to sew on the side here. Just top stitch around the side. So the third one, I have it in here that after you fill the cotton, and then I'll have the back here. Okay, the button is so cute. I got it long ago. I don't know. Let me just do one at a time. So I'm gonna put this one on and then go right in the center like this. You don't have this button, you can use the regular button, and then you're going to add this snow penguin. I just about say snowman. You're gonna jump, but I'm not a snowman. Okay, going back down. When I go down, I'm gonna go and find the hole for the back, and I go into sew that. Go in here, and then going back down like that, and then you're going to pull a little bit. I'm gonna go down, and then I'm going to pull it harder. I'm gonna pull a little bit harder so it can come in down more. You can use the button if you want to use button. And then from here, I pull this a little bit more, hold on to it, and then I go right to all that thread on the button. I'm gonna pull it harder, and then I do more. Here I cut an 8.5 inches of 1 inch zipper, and I'm going to make the bow for this to go on the top of this. Optional if you don't want to, you don't have to do the ribbon. Okay, this is exactly how you do hair bow for kids, and then you're going to make the loop come in, the end come into you this way, and then the other loop to make a number 8 like this, and then this side right here going right into that halfway, and then this one going to this, and basically that is how you make a hair bow. I have make in the past and show you how to do this. It's super easy. You can make it for your kid for a holiday. Hair bow for kid. My sister, she did very well on the hair bow too. She's awesome for this. So I'm gonna go and wrap this around. Well, you have the bow perfect. And I'm going the back here. Tie this. Basically how you do the hair bow. Super easy. Look how cute this is. And then you can place it here. I'm gonna sew it right at the tip of the star. And I go down. Isn't that easy enough for everyone to follow? How easy, and it's simple. And so for that, it's nothing easier than that. I'll do one more time and then I come out, and then I leave the thread a little bit loose so you can use that the thread for hanging up on the tree. Or if you have something else, you can add another bead on this side. Whatever you want. I'm just giving you an idea, everyone, but it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay. I'm gonna put my finger there so I can have that loop. And that's basically it. You hang up on your tree or the door or your car. Basically that's it. Very simple and easy to do. Everyone can do this. How cute this is. Super simple. You can hang it up on both sides, showing the penguin and then the star. So cute. You put a cotton on just like this one, and then you sew on the holes. I just want to make sure that the holes is stuck in here first. I'm gonna go from one side to the other so I can sew it down. This this time I'm gonna pull it really hard down like this because I want to see it's like a snowflake. So I'm gonna go and make sure it's like that. And I'm going to add the button for one side, and then I go down to the other side, then go into this right in the center, and then I go right down to the other side here. Pull it down harder, and then so you can go back up again. You wiggle until it finds the hole to come down for you. See, it's getting better like this. So cute. You make a lot of this and have the kid help you. But I'm not going to the holes of the button. I'm going on one side like this. Okay, and then I'm going to slide the needle and the thread. I'm gonna go under all the way to the pointy up to here, all the way up to this pointy. It's staying inside, then go to the other side. Just make sure you know that. See here. When I go up to there, I cut a ribbon in here, the very tiny one. I'm gonna go right into the center here, this too, and then I'm going to sew this loop in here. The easiest way to make something like this is to use a fabric scrap. And now you're done with this. The end right here, I'm gonna add this bead. You don't add the bead, you feel free to add something else if you want to. Look at that. Very easy. So there's this 4 things that you can do. This one you iron on the shirt or your project, and this is the pin cushion. The last one option you can do is that you can go in here at the pointy with the knock. You don't need to hide the knock. You can just go very close to here. And feel the cotton in the back. So you the reader push on each corner here, just like the way I show you from the first one. So this one just like same old thing with the other one. You sew the button on both sides, and I have it here, the ribbon. I'm gonna have it go loop in here on one of the bead. That if you want to, you can stop right here, and that's basically it, everyone. You don't need to do much in here, just like that. And if you want, you can add the bow in here if you want to. If not, it's okay, it's simple like that. That's it. You decide which one you want and how you add more and less, whatever. I just basically show you how to use this to make all your scrap fabric. That basically is, everyone. That's 5 things that I make from the fabric scrap. So you decide which one you want to use, or you can do all 5, or you can do all of this for your clothes or a Christmas ornament. You can do with your family, with your kid. Have your kid help you to stuff the cotton on the inside the star. Love you, everyone. Stay safe, take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for the people who always support my channel by like the video, comment on my video, and donate to my channel and join my channel membership. The channel membership helped me to purchase the material for the future video. Love you. Stay safe. Take care, everyone.